Hey friends, it's so good to see you. It's Friday. That means it's time for the Friday weekly wrap up, where we do one card for the collective and single cards for those who request to talk about the week that was. How did your week go? What did you do? What did you learn? How do you go forward? That's what we're here to do today. My name's Christiana Gaudet. I am your Tarot Fairy Godmother, and I'm so happy to see all of you here already. Thank you so much for being here. And of course, a special shout out to the members and the moderators. Let's hop over to CardCam. Here we are. And you can see today I am using the beautiful Modern Witch Tarot deck. I love this deck. My problem with it is it doesn't shuffle easily. It is impossible for me to riffle this deck. And a deck that I cannot riffle is a deck that I cannot use for an actual professional reading. So I'm sad about that, but this does get relegated to my live streams, and that's a great place for it. So here we go. So earthquakes in the Northeast, New York, Pennsylvania, was that the same earthquake? Was that separate earthquakes? What the actual? I'm going to be honest, I just rolled out of bed. I am not, this is my first thing now that I am dressed and showered and ate breakfast. Y'all are the first thing I'm doing. It's noon, I know, but I worked till really, really late last night. When you are an international reader, you read for people all over the world in different time zones. And so sometimes I will be up working very, very late at night. So I did not get a chance to look at the news and figure out WTF with the earthquake. So anyone who has information to share with me about that, I'd be happy to know. Christina says it is the same earthquake. Same earthquake. Okay. You felt it in New Jersey as well. So Joyous Ocean in New York City, home with Jada. You felt it, Jada did not. Christina in Pennsylvania, same earthquake. Febborn says New Jersey felt it for a couple of seconds, but it was not violent. All right. Well, here I am trying to riffle shuffle when I know I cannot. Silly. Okay, so let's see. Adrienne, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. And thank you for reminding us what the cards were on Monday. Okay, Monday's collective cards. Two of Swords reversed, Page of Swords reversed, and Empress reversed. Right, I remember. So that's how we started the week. How do we end it? Ace of Swords. I think this is really interesting. We had the Two of Swords and the Page of Swords reversed. Now we have the Ace of Swords upright. Maybe we did some good work figuring out what our truth is. Maybe we did some good work this week figuring out how to communicate what we have to communicate. Maybe we did some good work this week preparing for Mercury up at a retrograde for the upcoming eclipse so that we are ready to manage the energies around us. So that's good on us, don't you think? Christine, your daughter goes to school in New York and she felt it. All right. Okay, so let's get going with the requests. I'll take these in the order that I see them. If I accidentally skip you, or if you see me potentially skipping someone, definitely let me know. I try not to skip people, but it does happen. And while you're waiting for your card, as you listen to the other readings, if you hear something that resonates, definitely take it as truth for you for today. That is the magic of these group reading sessions. All right, Caroline McLaughlin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday's card was the Knight of Cups reversed, and now you have the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this week in a lot of ways was about grounding, doing what you have to do, taking care of business, taking care of the most obvious, most important, immediate things. It may mean that you didn't have that much fun. Maybe you did. But it does mean that you took care of business. And that's what we got to do. So well done. It was Two of Swords, Diana. Two of Swords. All right. Barbie Bird. Thanks. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Barbie Bird, you're next to be next. Next is DH. Here I am just starting out, and I almost skipped someone. Oh, my goodness. But I didn't. DH, it's so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Monday was the Nine of Swords reversed. Oh, this is good. DH, man, you did good work this week. You start with the Nine of Swords reversed. So there's like an opening there for healing. But then you bust it wide open with the Magician, where you are using your tools, your skills, your communication. And in this week, in the start of Mercury retrograde, this is powerful. So I feel like whether you're consciously trying or not, or even consciously aware of it or not, you've done really good healing and perspective shifting this week. Well done. Hey, Free Shadow, thank you so much. Free Shadow is a new member on this channel. We are very grateful to have them here. And they've just helped us out with a super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, next up, Barbie Bird. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. My card on Monday was the Three of Swords. I remember it well. You noted it wasn't a prediction of a painful week, but one more of healing. Can I get a wrap-up card? All right. The Lovers. Yeah, it is all about healing. It is about recognizing that you belong wherever you are. It is about recognizing that you get to choose. You get to choose what you want. You get to choose who you want to hang with and who you don't. You have choices in your life. And I think on a deeply spiritual level, you are beginning to recognize that. And it's got a heavy responsibility to it, because then it's not just what happens to you, it's what you bring in. But I think you're doing the work, and I think you're on top of it, and I think it means you're really creating the life that you ultimately want. So, good for you. Tyrone Tarot, so good to see you. Audrienne, Tyrone, all of you here who are local to me, I do hope to see you on Sunday at Panera Bread in Palm City at 4 p.m. It's our monthly tarot meetup. All right, and once in a while, one of y'all people on YouTube who aren't from here will end up at a meetup because you happen to be traveling, and Florida's a destination. People come here. And so that's always nice too. So even if you're not from here, if you happen to be in the area, you are welcome. All right, Tyrone Tarot, here we go. Monday was the moon. And today is the Fool. So I think it is super interesting, Tyrone, that you've got major arcana bookends here. So a whole major arcana week. So you may be doing the good work. You may be thinking deep thoughts. You may be in deep spiritual communication. One way or the other, it's big. It may be that just big things are happening in your life. But with the moon and the Fool, what do the moon and the Fool have in common? There is a quality in those two cards, and they're very energetically different, of course. They're numerologically different. They're astrologically different. We could say they have very little in common except this. They both deal with the unknown. They both deal with, I don't freaking know. Here we got someone about to merrily step off a cliff. I don't know. What's on the other side of that cliff? I don't know. I'm just going. With the moon, it's similar. We are on this path, having to go past these animals that might be our friends or might attack us. We don't know. And it's murky and it's in the moonlight and we're on this path and we can't see where we're going. So the theme for the week, Tyrone, is what you can be sure of and what you can't be sure of. What you know and what you don't know. And this can be true on a spiritual level or on a very mundane level. And if you are venturing forward without all the information, and this is where it's interesting, because if you are venturing forward without all the information, the moon would suggest there's risk. The Fool in its upright position is sort of like, you got this, go for it. So I think there is some element of managing risk or the threat of risk in this as well. Very interesting cards, Tyrone. Hope to talk with you more about them on Sunday if you can come. Kimmy's Divination Station. Kimmy and I are having this whole side conversation in the StarCon community group. Oh my gosh, fascinating stuff. Kimmy, I think you've facilitated a whole thing here. I'm having a great ongoing email conversation. Yet another Tarot Grateful Dead connection. There are so many. That's all. Anyway, I'll stop narrowcasting just to you and broadcast to everyone now. Thank you, Kimmy, for being a member. We really appreciate you. Another doozy of a week. I got the 7 of Wands on Monday. I don't think I handled yesterday as gracefully as I could have. How did I do this week? 6 of Pentacles reversed. You did as well as you could with the situation you have. On some level, you can only work with what you have. You can only work with what you're given. I would not fault you for any handling of any situation because, I do recognize that with the 6 of Cups reversed, there can be a question about being ungenerous. There can be a question about being withholding. But I have a feeling that if you are withholding, you're withholding for a reason and you're withholding what should be withheld. But this feels more like someone else withholding with you. And if someone else is withholding, if someone else is not coming to the table in an honest and open way, what are you going to do? No reaction is the right reaction. There's no way to react to that that's going to work. So cut yourself some slack and recognize that you are dancing out of and around some very dicey situations. The focus should not be on, are you doing a good job or are you screwing it up? The focus really just has to be on keeping your head together and keeping your strategy and moving forward. And forward isn't a straight line here. It's twisty-turvy. That's what it is. And it's okay. It's not okay, but it will be okay. It'll be okay. Okay, 64, Amy Penn, so good to see you. Monday was Strength reversed. 7 of Swords. Man, not the easiest week, I feel. With Strength reversed, there's certainly frustration and maybe even anger. With the 7 of Swords, there's a lack of trust. And so what is that? Are you not trusting yourself? Are you not trusting something at work? Are you not trusting a situation? Look at where you feel comfortable putting your trust and where you don't feel comfortable putting your trust. And recognize there may be some situations here not created by you that you're only adjacent to that are still impacting you. And so how do you minimize that impact? Liz Harrison, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Monday was the King of Swords. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday was the King of Swords, and now we have the 6 of Swords reversed. So I feel like, I could read this 2 ways. I could read this like over the course of the week, there were some real ups and downs. But I could also say that some aspects of your life are going very well. And some are just stuck in the muck through no fault of your own. And so it's a matter of where do you put your energy? Which part of the garden do you want to water? Water the things that are going well, because the things that are stuck, and that's where you think you might want to put your attention, because, well, I got to fix this. But you cannot fix the unfixable. That calls for the truth stick. You cannot fix the unfixable. I just think you needed to hear that. All right. Maybe we all needed to hear that. I don't know. Oh, 64 Emmy Penn, it's the daughter. Yeah, I thought maybe. Trey Cameron, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. A wrap-up card for you? Of course. Of course. Knight of Pentacles reversed. Trey, did you have a tough week? Did you have a week where you felt like you weren't getting going? Did you have a week where a bunch of stupid stuff came up and kept you from doing what you're doing? Did you have a week where you descended into some kind of self-doubt and did not do what you wanted to do? I don't know, but I don't love this reversal. And in fact, I'm turning it right side up so you can get back on your horse. And this next week, go riding forward, please. So whatever that was this week, oh well, I'm so sorry. We got you turned right side up now. JD Estrada, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. 9 of Wands on Monday. Okay, you're up next, JD. Liz, okay, good. I was wondering where you were going to go with that, because that was intense. It felt intense for me. And I'm like, oh, is she feeling this as intensely as I am? Or am I just like, I don't know. And Liz is like, yes, I absolutely needed to hear that. Good. Thank you, and we'll absolutely take that to heart. Much appreciated. Good. It is like you notice a lot of readers on the internet just keep it really vague, right? Got this 8 of Wands energy coming for you. There's your reading. And I do get pretty specific in this environment where I'm talking to a lot of people at once, and it's nice to know that the strength, when I'm feeling it strongly, that it's there, So thank you for that. I appreciate it. Okay, Amy Foreman. I'm glad you did not miss me today as well. So good to see you. Thanks for being here. Lisa Byroads, thanks for being a member. You found your notes for Monday. Good, good, good. All right, here we go. JD Estrada, I made you wait. I'm sorry. Not really. I'm not really sorry, but thank you for waiting. 9 of Wands on Monday. Knight of Swords on Friday. You did a good job, man. The 9 of Wands is not the easiest energy. It's heavy. And there's some wounding involved. And it's like perhaps hypervigilant. And then you just hop on your horse and you ride off and do what you need to do. You did a good job shifting the energy this week. You did a good job pursuing truth, pursuing the things you knew were the right things to do, and doing it swiftly and without much complaint. So you took a difficult situation and either you turned it around or you did get great things in spite of it. Either way, well done. JD, thank you so much. Thanks so much for your generosity and all you do for us. Well, thank you for being here. This is such a joy for me. I really appreciate it. This week was a weird week. Yeah, I made sure to follow your advice from Monday and watch my surroundings. Good, 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 good. Okay. Yeah, you did a great job. Oh my gosh. All right. Diana Price, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Monday was the 2 of Pentacles reversed, still in limbo as always. All right, Monday was 2 of Pentacles reversed. We said you were in limbo. We know you're in limbo. And I know that has been an energy in your life. But look, and this is a one where we love this reversal. We are not turning this. Five of Pentacles reversed, new opportunity. What you are doing, Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles reversed. What you are doing is creating new opportunity for yourself. Yes, it is taking time, but it's real, it's solid, it will be there. You are not out in the cold for long. Two of Swords. Sorry, Two of Swords. Yes. Yeah, Two of Swords, right? No, I get it. I get the energy. But, okay, so Two of Swords, Five of Pentacles. I'm going to say the same kind of thing. You know, Two of Swords reversed is like, I'm not at peace and I don't know where I am. Five of Pentacles reversed is, opportunity is here. So, well done. Thank you for that correction. Ness, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. I watched a reading where I wouldn't have made those conclusions with the cards she pulled. It was on Instagram. I'll forward you. Yeah, please. I'm just curious to why her conclusion was somewhat negative. I'll take a look at it. And obviously, I mean, a reader, like we joke a lot about readers on the internet and they'll like pull this horrible card and say, oh, it's wonderful. Like either they don't know what they're doing or they don't know how to kindly deliver a difficult reading. So either they just don't know the cards or they don't know how to do the reading, right? Somewhere they're missing a skill. But it's also true that a reader can interpret the cards however they do. It just matters, like, it's all in, is it true or not? And we won't know that because we don't know the person they're reading for. But I would love to see the cards and I'll tell you my take on it. Anyway, yes, please do. That would be fun. All right. Hey, Ben, Libra Does Tarot. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator and for using members only emojis. Oh gosh, Ness, it was an advertisement. That's even worse. Send it immediately. Stat, gotta have it. As soon as I get off here, I want to see it and play with it. Thank you. So silly. But yeah, no, I'm interested. All right, Ben, Libra Does Tarot. Monday was death reversed. Huh. You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't. Today is also death reversed. Now, what do I want to do with that? There's a part of me, because I think with death reversed on Monday, I think I remember sort of saying, just stick to your course, stick to your course. Just do it, do it, do it. Getting the same card on Friday. How do I want to interpret that? I mean, on one hand, that's really powerful. But powerful in what way? What does it mean? It could mean, great job. You did exactly what you needed to do. You are being tenacious. You are doing what you need to do. You are showing up for the mission. You are showing up for the journey. You are showing up for yourself. Well done. But there can be an element of stuck here too. The death reversed can just talk about being stuck. And if you get it twice, Monday, Friday, is there some way where you're feeling stuck? I think you have to ask yourself that too. And if there is, then maybe some contemplation or divination on what's sticking you and how to get unstuck. All right. Melissa, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. It was a long week. Started with the Queen of Wands and ends with the Wheel of Fortune. So like you're having this like week of like drudgery and your cards are just so happy. You're creative. You have good luck. You're good. So what do we do with this, right? I think we acknowledge that even when things are difficult, there is so much you have that is good. And I also think that with the Queen of Wands and with the Wheel of Fortune, there is some message here about rising above the BS into the place where you can really appreciate the good things around you. And I mean, that's not to say if you're having a bad day and you're just in a bad mood that there's shame around that. There's not. You're allowed to have a bad mood, and you're allowed to find the hard thing that you're doing difficult. But it is interesting that your cards are light and encouraging. So take the encouragement. Gemini Sun, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. Page of Wands reversed on Monday. Kind of overwhelmed, would love a wrap-up card to dive happily into the weekend with, right? Well, Three of Swords reversed. We're grateful for the reversal here. It's about healing. I feel like you are going, I mean, we are all going through a healing process, right? If you're not doing it right. On some level. I mean, it doesn't have to be your top focus all the time, but it's a thing, right? And I think this week you did some real healing, whether you're aware of it or not, whether it was conscious or not, you did real healing, and that's good. TJ in GA, good to see you. Cards for you and your daughter, most certainly, yes. TJ, Five of Cups. I am wondering if something happened this week where there was some loss, some sadness, some sorrow, some grief, something difficult. It could just be a bad mood. It could be you're going through something. But this is really about holding space for whatever you're dealing with and remembering as well that there are still good things. And for your daughter, there's that Knight of Swords again. Good week, I think. Learning, growing, moving forward, doing the right thing, being quick about it. Well done. Oh, Melissa, you felt the earthquake. Okay. I'll take the encouragement. Mother Nature validates this with an earthquake. There it is. Okay. Smile Soul 20, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here is a card for the wrap-up. Judgment. This week, I feel like there may have been big changes. You know, that something, maybe a new person at work, maybe a new protocol, something like that. I also feel like there may have been some review or discussion about something that has happened in the past. But at the end, it looks like all week you did a really good job and people see that you did a good job. So maybe not the easiest week, maybe some big changes, but you did a good job. Bella Luna, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Fool. I love it. So I think this week you did a good job. I think you honored your inner child. I think you may have moved yourself forward. I think you may have even had some fun. And maybe most importantly, I think you worked on being your own authentic self. So well done. Christine Hallowell, so good to see you. You had the Five of Pentacles reversed. I love that card when it's reversed. Obviously, when it is not reversed, I do not love it so much. All right. Here we go. Christine Hallowell, Five of Pentacles reversed, and now the Ace of Pentacles. My goodness, so what is this? New job, new money, something new coming in that is a new opportunity. Clearly, and I don't know if you did something this week to make that happen, or if it actually happened this week, or if this is just a harbinger of things to come. But well done, new opportunities. Audrey M., so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for reminding me about the collective cards. And I do hope to see you on Sunday. Your card on Monday was the Two of Swords reversed. Right. the moon. What are we doing with this? What are we going to do? The moon. So, okay, I'm just going to throw this out here, because like the moon is a card of confusion and it is a confusing card. And with the Two of Swords reversed, that's like things that make you go, huh? But here's what I'm going to say. I'm going to say a deepening of your spiritual path, finding new understanding, and I recognize that you, like me, come from a number of different spiritual traditions. And I feel like this week you may have had like an aha moment. You may have had a moment of deeper understanding. You may have had a moment of deeper healing. You may have had a moment of greater psychic awareness. So, interesting. I'm hoping you have a story about that to tell me on Sunday. I'm hoping. I don't know, but I'm hoping. Christine, oh my goodness, that's the card I wanted. I haven't received anything yet, but hopefully we'll hear something soon. Maybe something the martial arts school I'm at, but staying open to all things. Good. As those cards are very positive for exactly that. All right, Lisa Byrode, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here is your card. The Chariot. Don't you like drive for a living or something? I mean, aren't you like very often in a vehicle? So if that's the case, that's my impression of what's true about you. So if that's the case, this is like a perfect card for you anytime. But one way or the other this week, like one thing I know you to be very good at is recognizing that as much as possible, you have to claim the title of master of your own universe. And you do that. And this card is about doing that. And so I feel like you really showed up that way this week. So well done. All right. No, you're a critical care nurse. So you're not driving a lot. So that's interesting. But why do I feel like the Chariot is such a good card for you all the time? Well, let's talk about the Chariot from the perspective of being a critical care nurse, where like Chariot, we have opposites moving forward in unison. As a nurse, you must be compassionate and humanistic, but also as a nurse, especially critical care, you're a scientist and you have to do the scientific things. So I see that too. So I said it and I'm staying with it. I like the Chariot for you any day of the week. I think it does match you. Audrey, she did drive a lot in her past. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right. There you go. So fun. All right. Madiha Ness, you're up next. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. 6 of Wands reversed on Monday, I remember, and now you have the Magician. You did great. If there are still issues with education for your kids, I feel like you're getting on top of that. I also feel like you're opening up to new energy. I feel like you're managing Mercury retrograde well, and I feel like you are remembering what you have that is good to help yourself and others. So that's good. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. Rose, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Your Monday card was the 7 of Wands reversed. And now the Hermit reversed. And what I think is interesting about both of these cards in their reversal, when the 7 of Wands, did you say 7 of Wands? Let me make sure I got that right. Yeah, you did. Okay. When the 7 of Wands and the Hermit are reversed, one thing they both have in common, okay? These two cards in their upright position are very solitary. They're alone. With the 7 of Wands, they're like, I'm defending myself against all this stuff, and no one is coming here to help me, and that's okay. And with the Hermit, well, it's called the Hermit for a reason. We're all alone. When they're reversed for me, they both become a lot more social. And so I feel like this week you're really working with your energy because you are a more internal person. You're a more inside the home person. Maybe not because of your personality, but because that's what's become most comfortable for you. And I think you're working with that right now. You're thinking about that. You're thinking about, how do I switch that up? How do I open myself up to more possibilities and more experiences? Very good. Well done. All right. Christina R., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. All right. You, Karen and Kim, here we go. Starting with you. Monday was the devil. Monday was the devil for you, Christina. And now the Ace of Pentacles. I know you reached out and told me you're waiting on a potential assignment. This is a good chance, I think. One way or the other. One way or the other. The devil and the Ace of Pentacles together is like, if you keep doing this crazy stuff and you don't give up and you just attach yourself to the craziness, it will pay off and you will get what you want. Recognizing that this is both the card of birth, new job, new money, new journey. That's more than both. That's a lot of different things. But this is exactly what you're looking for. That's the point. All right, Karen. And Karen is a member here. We appreciate her so much. She was also a presenter at StarCon 24, and she will also be a presenter at StarCon 5. So, there you go. Okay, so for Karen had the King. It's happening again, people. Karen had the King of Cups, and now she has, am I reading this right? Yeah, the King of Cups. So, for whatever reason, I feel like the King of Cups, as expecting, the highest vibration of unconditional love, the highest energy of the element of water that we can muster and maintain. This is what's coming up for Karen this week. Is she doing it? Is she needing it? I'm not sure, but it is super, super powerful. So I'm asking Karen to really look at how she used the power of love in her life this week, and how she is growing in leadership, and how she is learning to be a leader in a way that feels authentic to her. But there could be other stuff there too, like big healing magic. Could be that too. It's a lot. It's cool. Okay, for Kim, the Page of Swords reversed. And the Two of Pentacles. I think you're in this position in a lot of aspects of your life where you're just doing the things that need to be done to get what you want. And in some cases, I think you are moving closer to what you want. In other cases, you're like, I don't know, I'm just doing these things. And one way or the other, it's sort of a frustration. But the goal here is you just keep right on going. You just keep on right on going. That's what you got to do. All right, baby cakes, how are you? Thanks for being here. On Monday, you had the Three of Swords. I remember that. Oh my gosh. And now the Eight of Cups. I wonder if you're planning a trip. But with the Three of Swords and the Eight of Cups, there could be a lot of real internal healing. And I recognize you've been dealing with just stuff around, logistics in your life, but this feels deeper. That maybe this week there was some emotional healing, some healing from past wounds, some forward motion in your own sense of self and internal happiness. Febborn, good to see you. Thank you for being here. We appreciate you. And you're not next. You're next to be next. Again, I almost skipped. And who did I almost skip? Mix you here, Michelle. Thanks for being here. This week has had a weird energy. Yeah, I'm not going to dispute that a bit. And let the weird energy continue with the Knight of Wands reversed, which to me sort of says like it did have a weird energy and you did the best you could with it. And I think the important thing for you is, and I think you did it this week, and I think you need to be able to do this going forward, to not personalize other people's bullshit. What do I mean by that? What I mean is people be acting all kinds of crazy ways. And you may not like it. But if you can step out of the way of it, you don't always have to correct it. You don't always have to be the one to stand against it. You can just get out of the way and not let that energy get out on you. And I'm not saying don't be an activist. By all means, be an activist. But I just feel like you need to protect your own energy. That's what's showing up for me. I hope that makes sense. All right. Febborn, I said you were next, and now you are. Monday was the Ace of Pentacles, and we know you're starting a new job, so that's cool. And now the King of Cups. This is good. This is good. Febborn, I would be feeling really comfortable about the things you're doing and the decisions you're making based on the cards of the week this week. I think you are operating from a place of high integrity and high compassion. And I think you're opening up new possibilities for yourself. So very good. Well done. Christina, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. 4.8 it was in Pennsylvania. I mean, that's not a small earthquake, right? A card to end the week. The Nine of Swords reversed. Well, that's you being woken up by an earthquake and being glad that nothing bad happened. No, seriously. Nine of Swords reversed. This may not have been the easiest week. Seriously. But you're doing well with it. You're keeping your humor, you're keeping your perspective, and if anything, things are getting better. So I acknowledge that there may be some difficulties here, but I also see you opening up to improvement. Karen Hendershot, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Strength reversed on Monday. I remember that, yeah. You were not the only one to get that, too, but it's a frustrating card about frustration when it's reversed. Okay, sorry, I overscrolled. Give me a minute. I'm coming back to you, Karen. I found you. Here we go. Lisa McCord, you are not too late. Glad you're here. Christina, you are very, very welcome. Okay, Karen Hendershot. Strength reversed on Monday. You also get the Nine of Swords reversed. I don't know if you've received answers or information or improvement. Like, this still isn't great. You know, this has not been the easiest week. But with this reversal, there is a hint of improvement. I don't know if you are seeing that improvement yet, but this is optimistic. Not in the biggest way, but in a way. So making room for optimism. Febborn, you bowed out gracefully from that job and possibly starting a new one. Well, definitely starting a new one. You may or may not know what it is, but definitely starting a new one, and that's fine. That's fine. Could not deal with being cross-examined as if I'm in court. That's fine. Good for you to set a boundary. That is just fine. But you still got a job coming. I have no doubt of that. All right, Marion Newbury, good to see you. Hello from shaky Manhattan, my goodness. Monday was the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And now the Five of Wands reversed, where I feel like you did a good job not getting worked up or upset or involved with other people's stuff. So, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Five of Wands reversed. This was not your best week. This was not your happiest week. But you did a good job managing the energy of it. And I think sometimes that's all we can do. So well done. Maria Baresi, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. The Ace of Swords. Maria, I think this week you may have learned something new or made some new decisions or adopted a new mindset that really will move you forward. So well done. Pamela Lath, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. I understand you'll be watching later today. Four of Wands reversed on Monday. And yeah, it looks like a lot of people felt the earthquake in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, now Connecticut, New York. Oh my goodness. All right. So, Four of Wands reversed, and here's that King of Cups. He's been making an appearance today. I think you did a really good job, but you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to really personalize this for you. I know your father was not the easiest person, and I don't know he did not leave the neatest situation, but I am taking for you this card, especially with the Four of Wands reversed on Monday and then this card, as a direct message from your father. Basically saying, hey kid, I know I left a mess. I'm cleaning it up for you, but I know I left a mess. I mean, not cleaning up the mess. Let me start over. I'm cleaning up his language because you and I both know, and I've already cracked open the swear jar today, but I'm trying to be good now. So I'm cleaning up his language. Okay, so he says, I know I left a mess for you, but I love you and I appreciate you, and I am sending you every kind of healing, loving energy I can. That's what I'm getting from that. All right. Pip, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. A card for you, Pam and Pam's daughter, of course. My Monday card was the Tower, and oh boy, it has been a week. Very exciting, yes. Oh, God. I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, Pip. Hang on one second, my friend. I got to go back to Pamela. Pam Lath. Just got another car loan he signed. Yeah. So he's aware. That's the thing, Pam. Pam Lath. I'm dealing with two Pams at the same time here. Pam Lath. That's the thing. That's why I think it came up that way. He is sending you so much love, and he is completely aware. He is completely aware. And he's not up there laughing at it. He's like, yeah, okay. Thank you for handling it. Thank you for cleaning up my mess for all of these years. Thank you. And with the new power that he has on the other side, he's going to do everything he can to bless you. All right, Pip, please excuse the delay. Okay. For you, Pip, you have the Tower. And now the Queen of Cups, because the Tower allows you to break open and become the person you really are and always have been. And the more that you remember who you are, the better you're going to be. All right. For Pamela, and this is, of course, not Pamela Lath, but Pamela Phillips, also a member here. All right. Now she gets the Tower. And I don't see it as a bad thing necessarily. I know that this was Pam's birthday week, and Pip and I got to participate in that over Zoom. But I do feel like, Pam, you're dealing with some heavy things. spiritually, emotionally, generationally. You're dealing with some big things, and that was all true this week. But I also think you're handling things really well. Okay, and Pamela's daughter, the Five of Pentacles reversed. I've already said today how much I like this card in its reversal. So for you, Pamela's daughter, new opportunity. I think you did something this week, whether you realize it or not, whether you're aware or not, you did something this week to create new opportunity for yourself. And that is a good thing, and that's going to be a good thing. Michelle F., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. You're up next. We have to water the psychic. Do we love that my water bottle sort of matches my background? I love that. I love purple, that's why. All right. All right, Michelle F., here we go. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here's a wrap-up card. Ten of Swords, we're glad for the reversal. Not the easiest week, but you handled it, man. You were just out there putting out fires, dodging bullets, doing all kinds of stuff. You got through it. You did a good job. Not the easiest. Like you need a massage, a hot tub, a juice box, and a cookie, I think. But you got through it. You did a good job. Lisa E., so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Amy, color coordination pleases me always. Well, you're so good at that. Amy and color coordination. I'm going to tell, I'm outing you right now since you said that. Once in a while, Amy and I have the pleasure of working gigs together. And she does a lot of corporate gigs. She'll sometimes bring me along. I'll bring her along on gigs if I get one and I need someone. So we did this one gig and we had to wear black. And she had this beautiful black dress, but it had a white trim. And I watched her braid something, a white scarf into her hair so it would match the white trim. Yeah, that is how coordinated Amy is. And it's to be admired. I can't do that. It's to be admired. All right. Lisa E. Michelle F., did I get you? Wait a minute. I see Lisa E. I think I did get Michelle F. I think I did. Yes. Let me know if I didn't, but I think I did. Okay, Lisa E. Wrap up for you and Jenna. Monday. I said money, you have the Ace of Pentacles, which makes sense because the Ace of Pentacles is money. But no, Monday, you had the Ace of Pentacles. And Lisa, now you have the Chariot. You are coming into your power. You know, you are an interesting one because I've seen you stumble backwards, sideways, and forward into power you didn't know you have. I've seen it before, and now I'm seeing it again. You're doing it again. So I don't know where this is taking you now, but it's taking you somewhere, so buckle up. It's good. Amy Foreman, every detail. Yeah, I appreciate that about you so much. Okay, and Lisa also requests for Jenna, who got the Nine of Cups reversed, and now the Five of Cups. Jenna, you're dealing with a thing. There is something that is making you sad right now, and it's understandable. Acknowledge it and do what you can to take care of yourself as you go through a difficult time. Lynn Collins, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Monday was the Two of Wands reversed. And you also get the Chariot. I shuffled, but you get the Chariot. It's good job. You had a good week. I feel like you're getting ready for a trip. Is that true? But one way or the other, I think you're really allowing yourself to be in charge of your life in a positive way. So that's great. Teresa, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. I felt the earthquake here on the New Jersey border Shook the whole house. Had the Ace of Swords reversed on Monday. Ace of Swords reversed on Monday. Hermit reversed today. Who do you trust and who do you not trust? What do you do with people? Like there's that whole, what do you do with people? I mean, different things with different people, obviously. But who do you trust and who do you not trust? I just feel like you're going through like a deep internal dive on exactly that, on how you can trust yourself to know who you can and cannot trust. I think that's what you're working on. And frankly, we all need to work on that at some point. Cassandra, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. This week has been busy and such a hectic Friday so far. Card for myself and for Mom Raquel. And Raquel's also a member. We appreciate both of you so much. Here we go. Here we go. Cassandra, strength. Hectic, busy, crazy, but you got it all under control. You are the queen of this. You are doing it. You are handling it. That's not to say it's fun, but you're handling it. And because you're handling it, results will be good. Raquel, this has been an interesting week. Pay attention to your dreams, like literally the dreams you have at night. I think spirit may be working through your dreams to give you information. Be careful about getting caught up in the anxiety of the unknown. And I feel like you are really working to find your spiritual strength and your intuition, and that's what you were doing this week, whether you are consciously aware of it or not. I think it's a good thing. Oh, Teresa, very accurate. Good. That's how it felt. So, yeah. All right. Carolyn B., good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. This Five of Pentacles reversed is really stalking us today, but it's a good one because it represents new opportunities. This week, you did something to create new opportunities for yourself. Might be opportunities for work, for money, for friendship, for health, for love. I don't know. But opportunity is always a good thing, so go for it. All right. Hey, Joe Vera, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Who's up next? Betty Flesher, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Here's a card for you. Thanks for using members only emojis. You also get strength. And I know you have animals, and I'm making this card very much about you and your animals this week. Or nurturing. It could be the garden. It could be anything. I feel like this week you nurtured that which you love. Could even be tarot, right? But animals, garden, tarot, all the things nurturing that which you love. It's a good thing. Rosemarie, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. Temperance reversed. I think, this has been an issue for you for a while. This card would really be appropriate for lots of times of late, not just this week. I feel like the problem is you're not finding all the ingredients you need to do all the things you need to do, and it's frustrating. Patience and creativity it's what you need. It's what you've been trying to have, but you got to keep trying to have it until it works. Keep doing it until it works. Joyous Ocean, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We appreciate you. All right. On Monday, you had the Lovers. And now you have the Queen of Cups. I think this week you're really trying to figure out how to keep your heart happy while taking care of all the things. It's a balancing act, but you're learning it. Hey, baby cakes. Just got the notification now. We'll see your card reading later. Glad you're here. Absolutely, no problem. All right. And Joyce Ocean for Jada. Jada had the Nine of Wands and now the Page of Swords reversed. I feel like school is a struggle this week, or the knowledge of what is true is a struggle this week, or particular communication, having to say a particular thing, having to write a particular thing could be a struggle, or maybe all of the above. But it's okay. Struggle through it. You'll get through it. It'll be fine. All righty. Jackie Masters, so happy to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. You started the week with the Four of Swords, and you end with the King of Pentacles reversed. Hard week. A lot going on. And I just feel like, and I know because you're in the UK, like it's funny that I do this at noon because here where I am, people still have half a day left, right? I think you're done with your day. And so what do you need, man? A bubble bath, a glass of tea, a glass of wine? I do not know. But I feel like self-care is what you really need, whatever that is for you. It's been a tough week. You got through it. So now just take care of yourself. Okay, Free Shadow, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. And thank you for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Good ship lollipop. It's 6 p.m. in the UK with a glass of wine. Yep. All right. So, Free Shadow. Ace of Swords, what a good job you did this week. Doing the right thing, communicating clearly, figuring things out, learning, and just being on your journey. Well done. Vicky Shore, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Three of Cups. I think you must have had some fun this week, maybe gathered with some friends, maybe community, maybe creativity. But it feels good and it feels fun. The people we care about are important, and I think you were able to do something about that this week. All right. Oh, Lisa Byroads. You had Judgment reversed on Monday and then the Chariot on Friday. Big deal because both major arcana. Big week. Good. All right, Amy Foreman, our fashion queen. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you so much. But Amy is not the fashion queen that you're going to find buying like all the Gucci stuff. She's creative. She finds all kinds of, gotta love Amy. And for those of you who are at StarCon 24, you know that Amy is a tarot reader, a lip print reader, a belly dancer, a drummer. Because she did all of those things at StarCon. Okay. Page of Swords reversed. I wonder if there's some family stuff going on. If people this week have not been communicating well or have not been sharing truth, or if you've been hit with some things with family members where you're not really sure what to say or what to do. Don't worry, that's normal. I just feel like you need to take your time to figure out solutions. This is funny. Lisa E., thank you so much. Buckle Up is exciting and nerve-wracking at the same time. It took me almost a decade to recover from the last time you told me to buckle up. Yeah, well. Oh, Free Shadow, that's so kind. Right on point. Your readings are so true, and I learned so much from everyone else's readings. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Okay, and so back to you, Amy. The other thing I'm going to say about the Page of Swords reversed is you don't owe anyone an explanation. I want to say that to you as well. Hey, Milk and Honey Tarot, how are you? It's good to see you. Eight of Swords at the beginning of the week. Wheel of Fortune. You know, you did a good job kind of coming out of a stuck place and into a more expansive place. But with the Wheel of Fortune, we recognize there may be a cycle. You may be going through cycles. You may be going through cycles where you're up and you're good and then not so good and then better. And I don't know if that's moods or if that's things that are happening, but be aware of those cycles. And if things are on a downturn, just hang on because they'll turn back up real quick. Oh, Espo the Bulldog is Pip. Okay, good to know. Thanks for being here in 2 ways. That's great. Jackie Masters, you're so right. It has been a tough week, but my working week has not ended yet. I have another 2 hours before I head home. So 8 p.m. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have to laugh, otherwise I would cry. Oh my gosh. All right. Vaishali, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Six of Swords reversed. There's a way that you feel like you're not moving forward. There's a way you're feeling stuck. I don't know if it's something that happened this week or just a way you're feeling this week, but one way or the other, it's not really feeling good. So do what you can. Use your logical mind to figure out how to get yourself unstuck. That's really the key. Gianna, you're up next. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here's a card for you. I have the feeling, Gianna, that you're local to me. Am I wrong about that? I don't know if I know that, if I'm assuming that, if I feel it. I don't know, but I have that feeling. I don't know. And it doesn't matter, except I want you to come to our meetup if you are. That's all. All right. 10 of Pentacles reversed. This week, I wonder if there were family things. I wonder if you're doing ancestral work. And I wonder if there's things around housing, changing where you live, remodeling, redecorating, something like that. One way or the other, the 10 of Pentacles reversed feels like a big energy. And so it may be a lot. So do what you have to do to kind of work with that and take care of yourself because it feels like a lot. Not necessarily bad, just a lot. Oh, Vaishali, thank you for that feedback. Got it. Okay. Good Ship Lollipop. So happy to see you. I always like when you can join us. Here's a card for you. Page of Cups reversed. I feel like this week you did not feel, you might have been in a social situation where you didn't feel comfortable. Maybe it was a family situation, some situation of not knowing how to communicate what is in your heart. And that does not feel comfortable. So that's something I think you need to be working on, is like to know what is in your heart and then to know how to communicate it. Okay. Nalini, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday was the Six of Swords. Love that card. But now the King of Pentacles reversed. So there's still some up and down here. We move forward, but then blah. And some of that may be internal, some of that may be external, but it's a frustration. And so we appreciate that there are some good things here, but we also recognize that there is further you need to go to create the stability in the life that you want for yourself. And so I know you can do it, and I know you will do it. All right, no definitions. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I just overscrolled, but I'm coming back for you. I'm looking for you. Where are you? There you are. Oh, good Ship Lollipop. Thank you. You know, it's very hard for me not to break into song every time I see your name, which would be fine if I were a good singer, but I am not necessarily. So I just want to let you know that every time I say your name, it is every restraint I am using to not do the good ship lollipop dance that we all did and song when we were 6 and thought it was cute to mimic Shirley Temple. I just aged myself big time there, but okay. All right, so where am I now? No definitions. Thanks for your patience. The Emperor, what a good job you did this week. Being stable, taking care of things, being responsible, showing up. Well done, you did a good job. Autumn Pond, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Monday, you had the Empress reversed. Oh, okay, I'm coming for you, Autumn Pond, but oh my gosh, good ship lollipop. Your mother dressed you up as Shirley Temple as a child. I bet we're about the same age. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yep. All right. Autumn Pond. Starting with Empress reversed and ending with the Magician. The fact that they are both major arcana cards is kind of huge here. What does it mean when you have major arcana cards flanking your week like that? I think it's sort of an extra dose of spiritual energy. It could mean big things are happening on a mundane level or a spiritual level. Good ship lollipop. Yeah, it is trauma for sure. All right. So Autumn Pond, if you start with the Empress reversed and you end with the Magician, you're definitely moving in the right direction because you're going from sort of feeling unnurtured to nurturing expression, creation, initiation. So well done. That's what you did this week. You initiated creation, communication. Perfect. Well done. Oh, Ness, this is interesting because you got the Magician. My little one started a theater class and came out very happy saying there were no bad kids, and I even made a friend. So good. So good. All right, Lumen, good to see you. Here is a card for you. King of Cups. Not the first time this card has come up, but such a good card. So what this says to me about your week is that you did a good job really being compassionate and being a good leader. And the world needs more compassionate leaders, so well done. Martha Vink, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for you. Ace of Pentacles, this is good. This could, like maybe you did some things this week around financial management. Maybe you did some things this week around thinking about your forever home that you're looking at. Maybe you did some things this week around your own self-care. Whichever of that happens to be true, it's all good. Lisa McCord, here we go. You had the Ace of Pentacles on Monday, and I know you're looking for a new job, so that's just fabulous, Lisa. And the Page of Swords reversed, so I feel like we haven't found that new job yet, but I think you are more and more clear that you need it. Because with the Page of Swords reversed, either you're not being heard, or you're just not comfortable where you're at in many ways. And that's how that is. So you're working to fix it. So that's good. Tess Helfman, good to see you today. Thank you. Next request I see is Jeannie Mnuchin. Oh, Milk and Honey, you were sick, but you're getting better. So glad you're getting better. Sorry you went through that. Okay, Jeannie Mnuchin. King of Wands reversed. You know, you're stepping into leadership in a lot of ways, but it's hard because you're not in the leadership position in a lot of ways. You're waiting for other people to create space for you, and that's hard. But it's what you got to do. It's the right thing. It really is. Oh, and Monday was the 10 of Swords reversed, so this is at least an improvement. Okay, let's see. All right. From my perspective, my job here is done. I've answered every question. If I accidentally skipped you, I am mortified. So please reiterate your question and forgive me. If you're here and you have not yet asked, it is last call for readings, y'all. If you're local, our tarot meetup this Sunday, Panera, Palm City. Hope to see you. We have a couple of classes scheduled and a members only live for this month. The links are already up. I am working on the May schedule as we speak. There is a link. There is a link in the description to book a reading with me. Go do that. I would love to let's have a reading. Let's do that. Betty Flesher, you are so sweet. You have such a way that we all feel like we're right there with you and you're in front of us chatting. Thank you. And I don't think that's me. I think that's you. I mean, yeah, I have a background in radio. That's true. I have a background in theater. Also true. I sucked at it, though. That's why I dropped out of theater school. But anyway, I think it's this group. I don't think it's anything special I'm up here doing. I think we just have this great group connection. And so I think that's on you. So thank you, Betty, for being one of the people to help create this community where even though there's only one face seen, I feel like all of you have a voice here. And so I'm so grateful to all of you. I think this channel is such a miracle because of all of you. Okay, Tess, glad you're here. And so what we do on Friday is a card to wrap up the week, very literally. And I'm happy to do that for you. How was your week? Knight of Swords. You are definitely this week, and I think this goes along with what you're asking about. You are definitely focused on a particular thing and you have a very particular outcome in mind. And you have been this week doing everything you can to get that outcome. So I think it does look good for you. All right, my friends. So, book a reading. I will be back tomorrow at 12:30. I haven't put the link up yet. I know I said I would, but I got busy. I'll do it today. I'll get the link up for tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern Time for your Saturday Psychic Sampler, where you can ask any question you want. I'll look forward to seeing you soon. To the people who helped out with super chats, super stickers, I appreciate you so much. Thank you to the members and the moderators. And I will look forward to seeing you tomorrow, if not before. Thanks so much. Take good care. Ah, baby cakes, we are all grateful for you. Well, I am grateful for you all. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow.